Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Okay, let's take a live look outside right now from our Coin Tower camera. You see the lights right there, people coming in and out of the sunset tunnels right there. And gray skies, except over on this edge, you can just see a little sliver of light. So we're starting to get in from the north, some areas of clearing. It's not solid clearing yet, but we're working on it. And right now it's 48 degrees. No rain in the forecast tonight. Wasn't that an incredibly wet morning commute? When I was driving the kids to school, I really needed a boat more than a car, but we made it anyway. It was certainly soggy. Skies gradually clear out tonight. We're going to be into the 30s in some areas of the metro by mid-evening. So it's chilly now, yes, but once the skies clear, or at least the clouds thin out, it's really going to allow us to cool off. And light wind tonight for the most part. We've been talking about a chilly east wind coming up. That does not kick in yet this evening. A live Doppler shows what's going on right now, and look at how dry it is pretty much everywhere until you get to the southern Willamette Valley. Temperatures are on a downward trend already. 45 in Beaverton, 45 in Oregon City, with mostly cloudy skies in these areas. And so once the skies clear, that's like we throw off the blanket and our temperatures can really drop. We're also importing cool and dry air from the northwest right now. We have a northwest breeze across the entire metro area. It's light, but it's doing its job to bring in some cooler, drier air. We're going to kick this storm system to the south. That's where that's headed. And that was the rainmaker we had this morning that's now between Eugene and Medford. It's also weakening as it's there. High pressure is going to keep the whole next week dry. I just looked at the extended models and forecast tools, and I believe we're going to have 7 days of dry weather. But also coming along and starting tomorrow is an east wind just developing and blowing out of the gorge. And I think it's not just going to be an East County thing. I think it covers a lot of the metro area as we go through the day tomorrow, probably forming by midday or thereabouts. Chilly and breezy. And I mean, the temperatures are going to be cool enough around here. You add some east wind on top of it, and now your temperatures, well, they really feel cold. You got to bite to it from that wind chill. So tomorrow morning, we may have some frost along the coast, especially north coast where you clear first. Up towards Kelso, you'll have clear skies a lot of the night. That could allow some frost to form. It takes longer for Salem and Eugene to clear, so mid-30s ought to do it out the door in the morning. East of the Cascades, a cold start and a chilly finish, but increasing sunshine. Some pretty gusty east winds developing. So the west end of the gorge is going to be very breezy. And then Government Camp also turning breezy tomorrow afternoon, 33 for a high. So you know that cooler air is moving into our skies, because yesterday it was in the 40s up on the mountain. And that's the best we can do in Portland tomorrow, 47 after a morning low of 34. We're going to have patchy morning fog, but most places I think will stay clear. But look at the lows right around the freezing mark, or maybe upper 20s for Hillsborough. So a few outlying areas could get the upper 20s. Most of us, though, freezing in Gresham and Damascus tomorrow. Clackamas, maybe a couple degrees above freezing, but pretty cold. 34 in Vancouver and 29 in Scappoose out the door. Once the fog is gone, then the breeze kicks in. The sunshine's going most of the day. Thursday, even colder out the door. I've got Portland at 28. I think outlying areas, some places like Hillsborough, maybe Sherwood, could hit the teens on Thursday and Friday mornings. And here's the rest of your 7-day forecast. I mean, I wasn't kidding when I said I think we can go a whole week without rain. I mean, when's the last time you've seen that? Really, in weeks. We haven't seen it. So here we go, taking a little break. And that's one of the things that I think is going to be characteristic of this coming winter. We're going to have stretches of time where it's a storm after storm after storm, and then we're going to catch a break for extended periods of time. I think that's the way it's going to go.
Okay.